Welcome back to Luxury Vehicles, the place where we bring timeless classics and legendary machines back into the spotlight. Today, we're taking a trip to the golden era of American muscle, 1969, to talk about a car that roared onto the streets with unmistakable style and raw power, the 1969 Pontiac Firebird. Often living in the shadow of its cousin, the Chevrolet Camaro, the Firebird brought its own distinct flavor to the muscle car world, and in many ways, it stood apart with unique engineering and bold Pontiac design. The 1969 Pontiac Firebird was the final model year of the first generation, and Pontiac made sure to go out with a bang. This car had presence: a long, low hood, a short rear deck, and a wide, aggressive stance. The front end featured a split grille design that made the Firebird instantly recognizable, and the body lines had a subtle, muscular curve that gave it attitude even when it was standing still. It looked fast because it was fast. One of the things that made the '69 Firebird so exciting was the variety of powertrains Pontiac offered. At the base level, you had a 250 cubic inch inline six, which was more about style than speed. But climb the ladder and you hit the real heart of the beast, the V8s. The 350 cubic inch V8 gave solid performance for the daily driver, but things got serious with the 400 cubic inch engines, especially in the Firebird 400 and the legendary Trans Am variant. The Firebird 400 came with 330 horsepower, aggressive dual scoops on the hood, and the kind of sound that made people turn their heads from blocks away. If you opted for the Ram Air versions, you got improved breathing and more top-end performance. The Ram Air 4 was the most powerful, pushing out 345 horsepower and giving the Firebird serious drag strip credibility. These engines were built for torque, and when you dropped the clutch, the Firebird didn't ask, it launched. But Pontiac didn't stop at engine power. The Firebird had a slightly different suspension setup than the Camaro, giving it a more refined ride and more balanced handling, especially in the corners. While it was still a muscle car at its core, Pontiac engineers gave it enough finesse to make it more than just a straight-line bruiser. Whether you were hitting the highway or carving up canyon roads, the Firebird felt composed and confident. Inside, the 1969 Firebird was all about the driver. You sat low in supportive bucket seats, with a dashboard that curved toward you, making all the controls feel close and purposeful. You could equip it with a range of options, from rally gauges to a wood-trimmed steering wheel, making it feel upscale for its time. For those who wanted performance with personality, the Firebird delivered. One of the most iconic trims for 1969 was the introduction of the Trans Am, a high-performance version with a white exterior, blue racing stripes, and aerodynamic body mods like a rear spoiler and air extractors. Only 697 were made, making it on